A progressive advocacy group is circulating a video of Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid defending Social Security, which is in the crosshairs of the Republican Party.
As long as I'm the Majority Leader, I'm going to do everything within my legislative powers to prevent privatizing or eliminating Social Security. Simply say it's off the table. We're not going to balance the budget on the backs of senior citizens.
Time to let the Willis watchdogs out. Leslie Marshall is a Fox News contributor in Los Angeles. Andy Levy is an ombudsman, the only ombudsman actually, with Red Eye on the Fox News channel. And Diane Macedo is the news editor of FoxNews.com. Leslie, I want to start with you. Come on, this is like saying I love apple pie and the flag is great and, you know, come on, Social Security, embracing it? Give me a break.
Yeah, but you know, it's political suicide left or right for anybody to touch Social Security or Medicare when you have 10,000 seniors a day becoming seniors, baby boomers becoming seniors for 19 years. I think that Senator Reid is making a very wise decision politically, and I agree, we can't balance the budget on the back of the seniors, and a lot of Republicans aren't going to do it either, with their constituency growing into that senior demographic.
Diane, it's all about the politics, isn't it?
Well, that's exactly the point. It's very easy to say that politically it's a good move to say that, and I don't want to balance the budget on the backs of our senior citizens, but at the end of the day, there are a large amount of the American public that are paying a good amount of their salary every year into something they're never going to see. This is going bankrupt in 2037, they say now. That's not all that much time. So we also have to think about the younger generations that are wasting money every year to pay into something that they're never going to get out.
Can't we take money from future seniors, not today's seniors, Andy?
No, we can't do that. I think it would be illegal. But here's the thing. As Diane pointed out, Social Security, the CBO says, won't be bankrupt until 2037. So Reid doesn't care. He'll probably be out of office by then. And if he's not, America's got much greater problems than Social Security going bankrupt. The other thing is, he says we're not going to balance the budget on the backs of senior citizens. He should have just stopped after we're not going to balance the budget. Because they're not going to balance the budget as long as they won't take cutting entitlements seriously.
But there are serious proposals on the table to cut Social Security, not now for seniors now, but down the road. And that's probably what it's going to take to keep the program solvent over time. Right, Leslie?
Well, you know, there are some of us on the left, like myself, that believe in compromising to a degree. I mean, we're living longer. I don't have a problem, and I know a lot of people get angry with me, extending the age somewhat. But just to say, hey, look, put it on the table into the private sector, I don't think that's wise when we look at not only what Wall Street's done with our money, but quite frankly, what Americans have done with their own money. So I don't think that you can just say, okay, although they are two huge entitlement programs, and I agree, they have to be touched and adjusted, I don't think just going in and taking an extra Social Security is the way to do it.
All right, from one entitlement program to another, former Massachusetts Governor Mitt Romney calling on President Obama to, quote, press the pause button on health care in wake of the judge's decision declaring it unconstitutional. Romney acknowledged his own health care law contained the same kind of insurance mandate, and you know what? He's not apologizing for it. Diane?
It's an odd juxtaposition to have Romney being so vocal on all issues healthcare when in his own state he has such a similar piece of legislation. Looking at the actual decision, you know, he's trying to argue that on a state level it's different than on a federal level, and it does have some credit if you look at the way the decision was made. But I just think he should find another issue to talk about, because this is not going to work out well for him politically.
Andy, what do you make of it?
Well, I'd like to be shocked that a governor who forced individuals to purchase health care would be telling a president, hey, you can't tell individuals to purchase health care, but I'm not. This is politics. This is what they do. And the fact is, it may well be constitutional for a state to do something that the federal government is not constitutionally permitted to do. So he may be right in that sense, but he's playing politics the way they all do.
Leslie, pot, kettle, what do you make of it?
Oh boy, it's sort of like, I want to be governor of your state. I'm not from here, but embrace me. I am a moderate, left-leaning Republican, and this is what you want. I'll give it to you. Oh, I'm running for president. It's a totally different game now. I'm not going to apologize, but going forward, we've got to say the guy in the White House is doing the wrong thing. This is pure politics and double talk. Definitely flip-flop in here.
Yeah, there's a reason conservatives don't like Mitt Romney.
All right, next story here. A major oops by a major player in Washington. Here's what New York Senator Chuck Schumer said in an interview on Sunday. Quote, we have three branches of government. We have a House, Senate, we have a president. Well, you know what? Last time I checked, the House and Senate were part of the legislative branch, and I'm pretty sure there's a judicial branch. Andy?
Yeah, this was all news to me, but,
Let's rewrite history.
I am as far from being a fan of Senator Schumer as you can get, But the guy misspoke on live TV. Everybody misspeaks on live TV.
True.
And when you're a camera whore like Senator Schumer and you're on live TV 400 times a day, you're gonna misspeak. I'm sure he knows damn well the three branches of government are the executive, the legislative, and the Facebook. I don't think he misspoke.
Facebook, right, Diane?
You know, I was joking around before we came on saying I was going to try to read Andy's notes and steal all of his answers, and I think he just did the same thing to me. That being said, I think everybody misspeaks at some point in time or another. I believe that Chuck Schumer knows the branches of government. I said that we had government at the Fate and Stetter level on Cavuto's show just the other day, so I'm going to give him a pass on this one.
All right, I think we have to wrap it there. Thanks, Leslie, Andy, and Diane. Appreciate your time. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Jared.
Well, guess what?